Well, holy shit. It's Friday the 16th, not quite the 13th, but who's doing math anyway? Screw that. I hope you guys are having a great Friday night. We will too. My name is Daniel Crozier. This is COFOH Live Undead, and I am here with the Night Mutilator. But first...
Do I have something on my face?
Night Mutilator, how are you?
Hi. I'm having a great time.
Ooh, nice. You look excited to be here. Looks like you've got your hair done, and you've got your, is that a nail clipper in your hand?
This is the true Night Mutilator. I am just possessed to use it. You see what I'm saying?
Are you saying it possesses you, or you possessed it, or?
No. Every time I pick this up, I turn into the Night Mutilator.
Oh,
okay?
So I get it. So it's like the hammer of Thor. It's Mjolnir.
Right. Yes. And it makes me get pretty cool scores on pinball.
Oh, really? Nice. Do you use it to smash?
Yes, smash and grab all those points and smash and grab people's faces in when they beat my scores.
Well, that sounds neighborly.
Right. It is neighborly. Yeah. And you can ask any of my neighbors who definitely stay very clear of my house.
Ooh, nice.
That guy's a little bit crazy over there.
Yeah, you sound like the hospitable type. I love it.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Night Mutilator, tell us about this thing, HorrorHouse Fest, the Pinball Tournament of Death.
That's right. It's a Pinball Tournament of Death, folks.
Ooh.
And guess what? It's a pinball-related haunted house.
What the
All right? We've been doing this for what? You helped set this whole thing up, Mr. Daniel Crozier.
I know.
Remember back in the day, back in 2013?
I was the unwitting mortal that opened the tomb to all of this with you.
Right.
But you were the one that found the hammer, the mace.
The mace. And then it told me, because the first year we did that, we did a film festival, as we've discussed before.
Right.
So it was a film festival in a haunted house. And then when I got this, it told me you need to put pinball machines in there, not stupid movies.
Yeah.
I put movies in there.
Who watches movies anyway?
Nobody watches movies.
Well, except for
me and you and everybody.
And all of you.
Everybody. Actually, I just watched The Church last night. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen it. It's been a while. I think it's on Shudder right now.
You should pick it up and watch it again. That is the craziest movie ever. It's almost as crazy as HorrorHouse Fest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dario Argento is one of my favorite people in the whole world of cinema.
That's right.
When I haven't seen that one. I'd never seen that one.
Really?
Yeah. And I watched it for the first time and I was just blown away. That's like my favorite movie right now.
Nice.
It's inspired me.
Have you seen Phenomena?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. That whole series, the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, with Jennifer Connelly.
Right, exactly.
Teenager. I think
it's called Creepers here in the States when it first came out.
Right.
Yeah,
I think on Amazon Prime it's called is it Phenomena or Phenomenon?
Phenomena.
Yeah. Yeah, phenomena.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they play that in the movie too. It's really poppy and upbeat. You know, it's like, hey, we're a cool hip horror movie.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. I think you're hallucinating as usual.
Am I hallucinating?
You're hallucinating. You're a hallucinator.
I'm a hallucinator. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Good.
But anyways, I want to get back to this HorrorHouse Fest
Yes,
business.
tell us all
right?
about this.
Okay, so see, there's a pinball machine even over here. You can see it in the background, right?
It's pretty sharp.
In my house, where I'm at, which is a hauntcade, is getting moved. Almost everything in my house is haunted, right?
Yeah.
So I'm moving a lot of it down to the Colorado Pinball Pub over on Santa Fe, right by the college there, Arapahoe Community College.
Okay.
Because I heard through the grapevine that place was super haunted too, because it's right across the street from the Littleton Cemetery.
Nice.
So I went down there. I checked in with the folks that own it, who do the Rocky Mountain Pinball Showdown, who I'm a host of.
Ooh, of course.
Right. But found out that their basement, all the stuff in the basement is definitely been possessed. So I was like, this is perfect.
Nice.
I know that there's a virus going on, but we got to get some people in here to experience the hauntings that are happening down in that basement, because just like the graves being 6 below, that basement is 6 below. And that is the reason why all the ghosts have seeped into there. All right. So I'm inviting people to come down and play in a group of 4 people per hour. Okay. Only 4 per hour can do this. And you have to pre-order to do it. Okay. So you have to reserve your tickets. So you go to bloodshed.deathbath.com to do that. But what happens is you get 1 hour to try to survive in this super haunted basement and get high scores on every single game in there, or die.
Ooh, nice.
And over the course of the weekend, it'll start on Saturday. It goes from 12 until 10 p.m. on Saturday and 12 until 8 p.m. on Sunday. So you can go either day, whatever times are available. I know a lot of the spaces have been reserved already.
Cool.
But people will come down, try to get high scores. There's awesome prizes. I'm giving away video game systems. I'm giving away old collectible video games and memorabilia. Stern Pinball, who's a pinball company, if you've ever heard of a pinball machine. Stern Pinball has sponsored this event and has given me some prizes.
Nice.
As well as I have trophies. I have all sorts of crazy stuff I'm going to be giving away, even prizes for the people that suck.
Ha, ha, ha. So participation prizes. That's wonderful.
You suck at pinball, so you get something at least.
Very democratic. I love it. That's nice. You're a community organizer, so of course,
right. Everybody needs. I always feel, in my opinion, everybody that comes to a HorrorHouse Fest is a winner to begin with. But those who can actually survive all the thrills and chills and things that happen in this environment, deserve some awesome prizes. So I'm definitely loading it up, and it's going to be cool because the whole room is evolving over time. So you don't know what's going to happen in this room while you're in it. So you have only 1 hour, but you might be distracted for about 45 minutes of that hour. So you got to be at your utmost game of gaming to be able to actually survive and get those high scores.
Because anything can happen there, right? All kinds of things. It's a place of mystery and horror.
And alcohol. So there's
alcohol, horror, and mystery. That's great.
It's an alcoholic horror mystery. That
AHM. Alcohol, horror, and mystery.
Right. But it's going to be, it's like the evolution of HorrorHouse Fest, because we just did it.
True.
Well, we had to cancel in spring because we were going to do it at Mutiny.
Right.
We had it planned to do there. And that's right when the virus hit. And it was like, well, we can't do this anymore, so we're screwed.
Yeah.
But we've decided, since we took it all the way to Chicago last year for the big unveiling of Elvira's new pinball machine for Stern, that we needed to keep this thing moving forward.
Right.
So even though it's challenging as all hell to actually perform any kind of event right now, this definitely fits the bill.
Yeah. Night Mutilator, you mentioned that we've got this pesky disease and pandemic earlier. You know, to combat that out in public, you got to wear masks and social distancing. How does this event kind of tackle that issue?
Well, the thing is, I don't need actors because it's all ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that's one way to combat this.
Okay.
4 people per hour. Everybody's got to have a mask on, or I'm not letting them in.
Right.
I'll have I'll have my Night Mutilator mask on. I'm gonna be like, you'll see me, and you're gonna be like, "Who is that?" Because it's like you can't tell who I am if I'm like this.
Right. Well, you've got the signature hair.
Right. Well,
and the sweater and the mace. I guess that's your stick for when you got to turn people away.
Right. So if anybody comes without their mask, they're going to get bashed a little bit with this, and this ain't no fake.
Yeah,
thing.
It's super real.
It's super freaking real.
That's right.
But it's going to be awesome. So it's definitely, it took me a while to figure out how could we actually pull this off, make it fun, make it crazy, while still fitting within the bill of the standards what we need to hit as far as this virus goes. So I mean, having the 4 people at a time, having social distancing within there, because each game isn't going to be sitting right next to each other.
Right.
Each game is going to be in its own little mini environment that evolves, like I said. So it's like
it's going to be even the machines are socially distanced.
The machines are socially distanced.
It's
kind of like I have games over at Mutiny. I'm the guy who does the games over there, as we know, and we figured out how to lay it out in there to still allow for gaming to occur, and it's worked pretty good. So I mean, it's going to be social distance, but you're not going to have to think about it too much as long as you have your mask on, because in between each set of people, it's going to be cleaned down anyways.
Yeah. And for those people that lose at the pinball machines, don't touch your eyes after doing it.
Don't touch your eyes. But I will be cleaning those buttons off personally. So, I mean,
excellent.
You can expect some very clean buttons and very clean plunging to be happening throughout the evening.
You'll be cleaning them with the spirits from the basement. Right.
But what's interesting is I've always had, like, not actors, but monsters. Like you were a monster once.
I was. One day I woke up as some kind of space alien fish boy.
That was an amazing character too.
That was pretty festive. I would have to say it was a lot of fun, and I don't ever want to go back to that. Never again. Never again.
If anybody wants to see you, though, they can still come to our YouTube channel, Bloodshed Death Bath, on YouTube. Nice. So go to the youtube.com/Bloodshed Death Bath, and you can see a walkthrough that has this guy right here as an alien, and it's pretty hilarious. I think that was the 2014 edition, which was, or is either the 14 or the 15. It was like the first year that we did the pinballs.
It was ages ago when we were baby boys.
We were baby boys, and it was at Three Kings Tavern, which is now just like a memory.
Yeah.
So, and I can tell you right now, I mean, HorrorHouse Fest has a pretty weird history of just making places go like, get way too haunted and they have to get out of there. I mean, that's why Three Kings why they shut down, because it was way too haunted.
Yeah.
Because of HorrorHouse Fest, that was one problem. We did it at Hyperspace, which was an arcade over by Casa Bonita. Got way too haunted in there. They had to close down.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, because it was too haunted. They couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, Angela just commented. She said, mask it or casket.
Yeah. That's a good saying. See, I could use this material.
That's right. Angela's good people. She's good. She's definitely good for coming up with bumper stickers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, bring your bumper stickers on down to the Colorado Pinball Pub. I want to see them, and then I want to scare the hell out of you in this silly, crazy room that we built.
Yeah. So when is this running? This is going to be running, next weekend, right?
Next Saturday at noon is the first time.
Okay.
I don't know if that's booked up, but it goes from noon till 10 on the first day, and then there'll be prizes for the top 3 of that day. Okay. Oh. So, and then you can also go on Sunday from 12 till 8 p.m.
Nice.
And there'll be prizes for that day. And then there'll be overall prizes, like the grand prizes.
Nice.
For the whole weekend. So whoever did the best out of everybody is going to really reap the rewards.
And remind us again, what are those grand prizes that people get to win? Do they get their souls back?
No.
Okay.
No, we have to take those. That's mandatory.
Yeah, I know. How else do you survive?
You can't. I mean, there's no way we're going to be able to do another HorrorHouse Fest unless we do that. So we're going to take your soul, and if you beat my scores, that's going to be a problem too. So don't do that, because then you're going to get more than just your soul taken away.
Nice.
But the grand prizes are, we have trophies that are custom built bloodshed death bath trophies. Okay. We've got video game systems for each day. There's a video game system for each day. I'm not going to tell you which systems, okay? Because that's just a spoiler.
Okay.
But they are video game systems. There are video games. There are collectibles, horror collectibles, which you like.
Yeah, I like some collectibles.
And Stern Pinball, who is a pinball company, as I mentioned before, they sent me some prizes that are pretty awesome. So there's like some translights. There's some trophies from them. Sweet. And the Colorado Pinball Pub is going to be giving out some bar tabs.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome too.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool venue. You go down there and you rent a pod. So you get to play like 4 or 5 games in a little pod. You just rent that pod and play. So that's how they're handling the COVID stuff.
Nice. That's cool. Angela just chimed back in. She says, tell Pinball love from Compatible, a screen life thriller. That was a feature film that was shot here in Denver with director Gino Alfonso.
Oh.
Yeah. So, nice. So the film community is still pretty active. As we know, The Night Mutilator is pretty active in film too. You had a short film made about your life, I think, right? It was a documentary.
Yes, it was a documentary. It's a serial killer pinball thriller.
Ooh.
Called Night Mutilator.
Nice.
Okay? And then we also have a whole series of movies that we've made over the years, which you are aware of. Oh, yeah, Bloodshed Death Bath Productions has made a series of video game inspired horror films that are called Motel London 1, 2, and 3, starring Alan Cutler.
Yes, amazing Alan Cutler.
Tom Hoke, Justin Gitlin. There's all sorts of crazy people in that. There's a Ghost of Christmas Prison, which you helped coordinate. The actual spot where we shot that was amazing. Yep. That was a good movie, and it had one of our best actors of all time in it. That's Groovy.
Yeah. Oh.
And he I also just did a movie with him called Shovel.
That was done about. Amazing.
So you can see those on Amazon Prime. So if you go on Amazon Prime and you look for Shovel or The Well or Motel London, I think Motel London 1 got banned because Amazon didn't want it anymore. But Motel London 2's on there because it has exploding children. They were cool with the exploding children.
Yeah, exploding children are okay. That means they're wholesome family standard.
Yeah, ratings.
Yep. There's amazing stuff. you can go to Bloodshed Death Bath. You can see the little ticker, kind of scrolling down at the bottom there. Go to that website, right? And you can find more information on how to get tickets to Pinball Tournament of Death, and go to your YouTube page and watch some of the trailers to past events, as well as your short films too.
Yeah, totally. There's a couple of them that are on there for free, so you can just watch them on there. And the ones that are on Amazon Prime are streaming free for the most part. I think Ghost of Christmas Prison, since it's such a holiday classic, is
Cool.
You have to pay for that one though, just because it's such a huge holiday classic movie.
Nice.
But yeah, the rest of them are on there, and you can just dive right in.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, Mr. Night Mutilator, you're such an amazing talent. Like I said, I love your documentary. And yeah, it sounds like quite the feat, putting on this production during this time, as long as everybody's, socially distanced, wearing masks and everything, people can still have a good time.
Yeah, it was a daunting task, because I can't hire a bunch of people to help me to do it, because
Right.
it's going to be too many people. So I have a background in haunted houses. I've been working in haunted houses forever. Worked at Brutal Planet, as we know, the Distortions haunted house back in the early 2000s. And I've learned how to program all the lighting. I used to work in the rave scene. I programmed all the lighting, all the sounds, all the visuals. I put the set together, and all weekend, this next weekend, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be building out the set itself.
Yeah.
And testing everything. It's a lot of work. So I hope people do see it, because it's pretty awesome, considering that, can't do the full experience like we used to. But I think it's a cool evolution, and still provides that need and that desire to win and be scared. And that's kind of our thing, is building hauntcades that are fun to go to.
Nice. Kurt just chimed in. Are the scores going to be posted from the tournament? How can you prove someone beats me? Ooh, I think he's this guy. He might be the real deal if he's.
He could be the real deal, and I know he is.
He's swinging a big dick, I think.
So what's going to happen is it's going to be logged into a database. In the past, I've always made all the actors like write down the scores and be the scorekeepers all night.
Now this time, Mutilator.
You're going to have to come up to me. I have to come and verify your score, and then I add it to a database that somebody built for me for this event.
Okay.
And they will be posted.
Nice.
And I will be notifying everybody at the end of the day.
Cool.
And we'll figure out like the best time that they can come back to get their prizes. That's why having like the Colorado Pinball Pub give out like a bar tab, it gives a good reason to come back there to pick up the prizes, because you're also going to have a bar tab, so you might as well use it.
Nice. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be awesome.
And as far as like, when people show up, is it like going to be like, because of the social distancing, can they just come in, hang out at the bar? Do they need to wait outside, show up at their time slots?
Show up at your time slot.
Okay.
You're going to be kicked out of. I mean, you can stay there as long as we're still within social guidelines.
Right.
But the plan is get there at the time that you've reserved.
Okay.
You're going to have an hour of good times there.
Yeah.
And there's games upstairs, and you could go and play in one of those games, or you could. I'm going to be bringing the Bloodshed Death game, which is a game that I made with one of my friends, Justin Gitlin.
Nice.
So that's a fun little game that'll be upstairs. So there'll be some stuff to do upstairs while the people are getting scared out of their minds downstairs.
Nice. That's freaking awesome.
But show up like 5-10 minutes before you're going to be before your time, just like you're going to go to a theater or whatever.
Yeah.
And I will be the one directing everything. So it's all me. So once you see me coming for you, you know it's your time.
That's right. Yeah, especially waving your big Thor hammer.
That's not the Thor hammer. It's the Night Mutilator.
Oh, it's the Night Mutilator's mace.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Was that forged in the catacombs where Mjolnir was forged too?
It's just like I woke up one day, it was in the bed with me, and
you made sweet, sweet love to it. That's got to be splintery.
As soon as I touched it, my hair grew out like this. I had this shirt on. I didn't know how it happened, but it's like my hair grew out. I had this shirt on, and I just wanted to just start destroying everybody's score. And that's how it all evolved.
That's how it all evolved. Well, that's good. That seems very reasonable, you know.
Very realistic.
Yeah, very straightforward and easy to wrap. Yeah, no, yeah, totally a thing. Yeah. No, I totally buy into it.
Right. Yeah. And if you come in, and also there's going to be some things that Dan made that are in this haunted house. So that's another haunt cave.
What did I make? What? Oh no! What did I make? Oh
no!
All kinds of things.
You made all sorts of stuff for HorrorHouse Fest. I'm still using it.
Yeah, you still got those skins from all the people.
Yep. They've gone all over the place, right? They're at the clock tower.
They're a little well traveled, huh?
They're well traveled. They went to Chicago. People were like disgusted by them there.
Well, good. Hopefully, good, as they should be. Yeah,
they should be.
Yeah. The one thing, Mr. Night Mutilator, that I always admire about you when you put on a production is you cover all the bases. You know, the detail and the setting and the ambiance is always very thorough. No matter if you're having to build it or you have to sacrifice a town of small children to get it.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. I just want it to be exactly the vision of what it is. So even if I have to stay there all night to make that happen, I'll do it. And back in the day, we had to do it all in one day. You know, we'd have to build the whole haunted house in one day. Now I've learned how to make it so I don't kill myself over the whole deal.
Yeah, no more killing yourself.
Slowly do it over time and still achieve the results. But yeah, it's an awesome environment and it's hilarious. I can tell you that this one's pretty hilarious. You'll be laughing for sure.
Nice. Yeah, everybody that's out there, go to bloodshedddeathbath.com right now. Yeah. Well, not right now. In a few minutes.
Few minutes when we're done.
Get your tickets. Get your packages of 4. 4 is a holy number. I know 3 and 7, but it's 4.
And you can go single too. I mean, if you want, I don't mind.
Yeah, you're going at your own risk. It could be more adventurous.
Yeah, when you put the order in, you'll see on Eventbrite, because that's where the tickets are for sale on, is Eventbrite. And they're also on Facebook. So if you look for HorrorHouse Fest on Facebook, it'll lead you right there. It'll tell you which times are available.
Good.
Still. Nice. So I know Saturday is pretty booked up. So get in there on Sunday because you have a way better chance of winning.
Sunday is everybody's motherfucking fun day.
Everybody's.
Yep. Unless you have to work that day. Then it's not so much fun.
Right. Sarpy even said it was.
That's right. Yeah, you got your demon dog from hell.
Yep, the demon dog from hell. She's over there. She's barking at stuff and she's going to love it. She's just going to love to see you. She's been telling me all day that she wants to see you all to show up at HorrorHouse Fest. And that's just weird that a dog talks.
That's right. But I think is it the power of your mace that, you're able to to communicate with wildlife?
I got to tell you once again, it's not a mace. It's called the Night Mutilator. This is it. Okay. It's not a mace.
Okay.
The mace is different.
Oh, okay. So
this is a Night Mutilator club.
It's a Night Mutilator club. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a mace. But tickets are $20 a pop, right?
Right?
Ticket? Or is there a bundle package for 4 or what's
No, it's just too. This thing has been quite a ordeal.
okay.
And a normal rental of a pod there for an hour or whatever is $10. So think about this: you're also getting a haunted house experience on top of prizes galore.
Right.
So I mean, in my mind, $20 ain't much for what you're gonna see for this event.
Right. No, it's definitely well worth it. Especially for all those they're looking to get out of the house. They've been quarantined, and
Yeah.
the current political jargon is annoying. So lose yourself for a night. Go on a mystical adventure, through pinballs and get lost in your spooky catacombs. And
Right. I mean, that's why I'm doing it. I was like, I don't think I can do this, but I was like, I need a break from all this madness. This is just crazy. Right.
Even this might be later needs a break.
Yeah. I'm like, I mean, I just got to get out of this mindset. And this is a perfect opportunity to do that. And I just wanted to give a cool thing to do. It's the same with the Colorado Pinball Pub. They were all about it. They're just like, we just want to have something fun, just anything.
Yeah.
It's not just Zoom calls and stuff. So, I mean, it's going to be cool to be able to actually go out and do something and feel safe still.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have to worry about like a bunch of people being around.
Right. So Kurt just chimed in again. Hilarious. It's freaking terrifying. Oh, Kurt, you're so sweet.
To me, terrifying is hilarious. So
That's true.
I think that line is crossed quite often.
I think fear and humor go hand in hand.
Yep.
Well, cool, Night Mutilator. It's amazing that you're doing this. I can't wait to hear and see all the the dead bodies piling up around your pinball machines. As for the losers, the winners, they just have their hearts extracted. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be cool, and I can't wait to share all this stuff. I will try to get some imagery to put up online too, so you can get a vibe for it. I was thinking about also maybe having a streaming component, so there is a possibility for that. If you get on Twitch, there's a Twitch Bloodshed Death Bath channel.
Oh, cool.
So go to Twitch and go to Bloodshed Death Bath, and there's a lot of stuff up there already of all these crazy games being played by myself. Yeah. And I'm really hoping to also have it for this.
Cool. Sweet. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Well, I appreciate you helping me get this word out there.
Yeah. So everybody out there that's watching this, make sure you share the video with your friends. Kind of, show off all the cool haunted pinball action that is existing right now, even during this time in Denver.
It's a scream.
That's right. And everybody that's adventurous, go to bloodshedddeathbath.com. Click the link to go get tickets on Eventbrite, and the Night Mutilator will be there to greet you.
Yes, and I will be so happy. I'll be so happy to see you, but you better not beat my scores.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, looks like Angela found your Facebook page.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Thanks, Angela. Oh, so people can go follow the Night Mutilator too.
Yeah, follow me. You'll see all sorts of weird crap.
All around town and into dark alleys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And bloodshedddeathbath.com.
Bloodshedddeathbath.com.
Yeah. Sorry, Angela. I don't think it's bloodshedddeathfest.com.
No, it's HorrorHouse Fest.
HorrorHouse Fest.
HorrorHouse Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on Facebook. So look up HorrorHouse Fest.
Yeah, I've got that. Here's the banner for that. So that's streaming down there. So everybody, we'll let that run one more time. But again, we're gonna have to wrap it up. And man, it's so good to see you, Night Mutilator.
It's awesome to see you.
I'm glad that you're still kicking in your undead world and terrifying the living. That's great. And yeah, it's going to be a kick-ass fucking event. I can't wait to see more.
Awesome. Thank you, Dan. You're the best.
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Make sure to share this with your friends. Go to this event. Have a good time. Maybe come out alive. I don't know. But let us know all about it. And yeah. And then also to my sponsors, Sumner Twin Talent, and my producers, Amanda Armstrong, Stephen Santa Cruz, wherever the hell you guys are. Thanks so much. And to everybody that's watching, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.